Ready for the first main of the night, and we are going green. And Harry Ram gets a great start for the second row, gets underneath Mariah McGriff, who's got a whole bunch of Shelby Fry on her outside, but David Blackwell takes the lead out. Mariah McGriff gets a little loose in 43, but holds on to third position. Shelby Fry fourth, Jason Davis fifth, followed by Spencer, Rob Brown, John Lashley, John Nahopi, and Renee Levitt. Now Harry Ram, as Shelby Fry is going to work the bottom underneath Mariah McGriff, trying to get to the front, 25 laps. And Harry Ram sees David Blackwell go high out of two and will take over the lead on lap number 2.5. And here comes Shelby Fry. Got a good pace going to one car. David Blackwell, who is leading the points right now, currently in second position. But the 89 car seems to want to go high. And here comes Shelby. You'll find that smooth driving. Mariah holding on to fourth. Got a good right under in number 43, followed by Jason Davis, who's also looking for his first late model victory. And Jeff Spencer has got a problem, and we go yellow, as it looked like he was Harry Ram about to set the pace for green. Mariah McGriff gets a much better start in the number 43 car that time. And she and Shelby will do that little drag race down the backstretch. John Lashley trying to get in the top 5 with the number 4 car, but here comes John Nahopi on his outside. But right now it's about Harry Ram leading David Blackwell, who gets real loose in the number 89, has to gather it under. And that allows Shelby Fry to close the gap on both of them. He's loose again off of 2. Shelby's going to go underneath him. She likes that lower line. Going to power off of 4, and let's see if she can take that second position away by a nose over David Blackwell. And now she's got her sights set on Harry Ram as she clears David Blackwell. As in qualifying, the number 89 Blackwell, you'll see a puff of smoke when he comes off of 4 and off of 2. That's a little bit of tire rub as he gets real high. And now Mariah McGriff and Jason Davis closing that gap on the third position. John Lashley 6th, Rob Brown 7th, John Nahopi 8th, and 9th place Renee Levitt with a good pace in that number 7 car. Shelby Fry running her own line as Harry Ram is doing, so they're both about equal. And right now, Shelby Fry, time-wise, is about 0.2 of a second faster, and she's going to go for the lead on this lap as we're nearing the halfway point. Side by side down the backstretch, and the number 1 car powers well, got about a half a car length on Harry. A very veteran driver on the outside, a young lady who has done a great job from the factory pro stocks to the pro trucks. But I think she has found her niche in this late model, but it will not be easy getting by a veteran like Harry Ram. And now we've got a spinner, and that's Rob Brown, but it's back under power. Go through a cloud of smoke. And that has allowed Shelby Fry to stretch out her lead a little bit as she's still running in the 17. And now we're going to go yellow as David Blackwell has a problem. And here we go. Who's going to get the good start? And we're going green. And Shelby Fry with the number 1 car gets a look at the bottom. And Harry Ram is right there with her, but they're about as even as you can get. Jason Davis storms by Mariah McGriff. That's for third position. He wants to get up there and play for the lead. Here comes Shelby Fry. That's a dead heat right there, as we are halfway through this scheduled 25 lap. And Harry Ram and John Lashley gets loose, has to back out of it, falls back into 6th position with Renee Levitt looking to pass him on the outside. But here's your race. For the lead, it is Shelby and Harry Ram side by side. That's the third lap. We'll see if Shelby can find that little spurt, and she gets it there for a second, and Harry Ram kind of lifts there for a minute, trying to maybe get the car underneath him, and Shelby has jumped out to about a 4-car lead. And yes, Harry seems to be a little loose all of a sudden as Jason Davis is closing the gap watching that bumper of Harry Ram move around a little more than Harry wants to see moving around. So we're coming up with 10 laps to go. Will this be the night that Shelby Fry gets that first long overdue win? And John Nahope goes to the bottom as Rob Brown was trying to figure out what's going on, and either John has a problem or going to the bottom to figure out what the problem is. Definitely not under full power. Renee Levitt doing an awesome job tonight as she is running within half a second of the leaders right now. John Nahope is going to get out of harm's way, but here comes your leader, Shelby Fry, followed by Ram, Davis, McGriff, and John Lashley. But right now, Shelby Fry is running half a second faster than the field. I know her dad has got to be excited with 7 laps to go. He told me this afternoon, he said, man, she has found her home in a late model. She's comfortable, the car's good. And I said, well, she always has looked good in this late model. And remind you that she had a really bad incident about a month ago with her left leg that required major surgery. Her left leg is still in a walking cast. Of course, she said it just sits there, only use it for the clutch. All right, folks, let's have a little fun with this. This young lady has a chance to get her first victory. We're going to count the laps down. Car's running good. She's got a demanding lead. Davis trying to take over Ram. We got 4 to go. And kid yourself not, she can see you waving. She can maybe hear you yell a little bit. Here she comes, 3 to go, 3 to go. Of course, you know when you're a racer, you got 2 laps to go to win your first win. You're watching everything like the gauges, you hear for the noises, and your spotter should just say, just drive the car. Here we go, 2 laps to go for Shelby. Got plenty of distance. Jason Davis trying hard to get around Harry Ram for a position. Shelby Fry will see the back end of Rob Brown as she comes to the white flag. 1 lap to go. And folks, whether you're a Shelby Fry fan or not, if you're just a fan of good racing or your first time here, here's your chance to stand up and wave at this lady. Here comes your winner, Shelby Fry. Followed by Harry Ram, Jason Davis, Mariah McGriff, and John Lashley, and Renee Levitt with a great run, finishes in 6th place. And that was a great run. I say that for Renee's benefit.
Gingerly gets out of the car. We're going to get the helmet off and definitely get a word with her.
I'm slow.
That's all right.
And Mike, we're going to let everybody know, take a look at that Victory Circle banner right behind you. Brand new for tonight.
Shelby Fry, congratulations on your first win on the pavement. What were you thinking when you got out front by a mile?
My dad was telling me you got a straightaway, you got a third of a lap, so we were able to start cruising. It wasn't until the white flag came out that I started ugly crying, but we're pretty excited.
I think your whole fan base is up here screaming, yelling. They're out there.
Thank you guys.
Well, we have 25 more laps to go. Probably a little bit of adjustment. Are we going to go back to back?
I sure hope so. We're going to do all we can to make that happen.
Well, now Chase has got something he's got to get with you, so maybe he can win and you guys will both go home with a bunch of hardware.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I have some sponsors to thank. I got to thank Monster Mike's Motor Shack for putting a monster in the hood. My mom and dad, they're always here to support me. My best friends, my family. M&M Auto and RV Repair with Matt and Maria Rice. 3 Speed Motorsports with Brandon and Tom Schilling. Rebel Pizza, Sierra Cycles, Auto Works, the military, active and retired. All you fans for coming out. We can't thank you enough.
Shelby Fry, everybody, should be back out here later on trying to get a double tonight.
Wow, and it was everything we expected and more. Congratulations, Shelby Fry and your family.